Alright. It's time to get started. And we're back from my not even break. Well, I didn't do any stream on Wednesday. And you know what?
I used to be an actuary.
I guess I do have a bit of stuff on me still. That needs to go in storage. That looks interesting, but not super interesting. I'm selling that actually. So I guess and we have the space junk too. Hold on.
Hey, what can I... Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Okay,
View and
no
modify
problem.
my ships. Do I gotta register this thing to sell it? Can I change the name? I can. I don't have the credits for a lot of stuff. But we're just gonna sell you. Oop, wrong button.
Okay, no problem.
How do I sell? Nope. 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 No, then. Nope. No. What? Why do they, like, hide this stuff? Like, why can I not sell the ship? Like, what? Upgrade, home, inspect. Oh, do I have to go to ship shells? There we go.
I'm sure you can
Can I
find...
buy ships? Okay, this is basically what we just sold. Oh wow, that's a ship design and a half. What are these? These storage tanks, fuel tanks. All right, that's that. And plasma cutter with keeping shipbreakers. Spacesuits, don't need that. Those two go in storage. I guess those are also going in storage. That's being sold. All right. And away we go. Any points? Nope.
Perhaps not the wisest.
And I did want to do that. And then we're gonna go to Atlanta Constellation and do the thingamabob. With Samco, and then that just leaves whatever's left over after that.
Glad to see you're back in one piece.
It's my focus right now is main quests until what is it? The Starboard? Is that what they are?
Hell of a view from here.
Show up. Nope, nope. Tau Ceti.
Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be at the right place.
Now I suppose autonomous dogs facility. Land. Locate and destroy Crimson Fleet Inspector. Sensory contact. Ah. Cruise. Space to autopilot. Yeah, there we go.
Yes?
E. Let's see what we got here. Who wanted to talk to me? Did someone want to talk to me?
Now that we have a moment, I wanted to
I guess
ask how you're
probably everyone.
feeling. After your experience at the temple, you've given everyone at the lodge quite a scare.
I feel strangely powerful, like energy is coursing through my veins.
I find that to be rather surprising. According to what I've heard, your body absorbed an almost unquantifiable amount of energy of a type we can't even begin to understand. We're dealing with something unknown to modern science. Who knows how this encounter has affected your body or your mind?
Take me to your leader. Is the energy dangerous?
Although I don't know the exact nature of the energy you absorbed, I'm fairly certain it means you no harm. I don't have any scientific data to back that up, so you'll just have to trust my intuition. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Well,
I appreciate
good.
your concern.
I'm pleased to hear that. That temple proves we're dealing with entities of unknown origin. The problem is that we can't even begin to guess what their intention was towards us and where they've gone.
If these beings wanted to harm me,
Perhaps
I'd
that's
already
true, or
be
perhaps we're
dead.
simply quite lucky.
We've gone through what, 2
It's
temples?
just that-
3?
Oh, I'm afraid that we're flying almost completely blind here.
That's how
All we know for
exploration
certain
works.
at this point is that whoever created the artifacts are the same beings that built the temple. Anything else is just guesswork. I might as well put on a blindfold and toss darts at theories written on the wall.
I thought this would have been more exciting.
Believe me, this is positively exhilarating. Think about the significance of this research. The questions it raises alone are mind-boggling. Who was this wondrous structure built to accommodate? How long ago did these entities inhabit our universe? Are they still out there, somewhere?
Sounds like one of the reasons for Constellation's
Yes,
existence.
Exactly. Now you understand why it's imperative that we solve this puzzle. It's funny. I used to think the artifacts were the end-all be-all of scientific discovery, the pinnacle mystery of our time. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would lead to something of this magnitude. I just hope that you'll come through this, whatever it is, unharmed.
Okay, that's a better part of
Oh.
this strange journey.
Well, thank you. Look, I've already taken up too much of your time. All I can do is promise that I'm not going to make you deal with this mystery alone. Whatever might be happening, I'll be right here to help you every step of the way.
You know what's so interesting about Constellation in this little story thing that's brought to my mind is that it's not even like a government's not going to be responsible for making first contact or any of it. It's just going to be some... What? Oh, we're here. Is that what that was? Or something else happened? Or have... Nope, didn't engage cruise mode there.
Open fire! Fire!
Good times there, grab drive.
Good jeez, there's a lot of them.
Enemies shield grid is fried.
That was a close one. To be honest, we appreciate your help, but our trouble isn't over yet. Our pilot was killed during the attack, and the cockpit is heavily damaged. We don't have a safe way to fly out of here. Would you be able to give us a ride?
Oh, we did this, yeah, see, you even marked the,
I'll let the
thing.
captain know you're coming aboard.
Yeah, well, before I go, let me go and... leave all the ships. Spacer Raven. no. That's Alpha Centauri. Where is the ship? Over there. But anyways, speaking of my lack of evening streaming, I have started. I started a Dauntless Days campaign as Dale, and I have been enjoying it. Even if my first one, I'm on my second attempt. My first attempt, or I probably could have slugged our way through the goblins and like Doglador and Gundabad, but I'd failed to protect my allies. Really, all the Onderan Vale factions were dead. Dorwinian, if they hadn't died, were dying. And the Wood Elves are down to the last settlement, which had been sacked. Where am I going? Hello? They've been... Oh, there's another ladder over there. There's pilot.
We
Comms.
appreciate the help.
We won't
Captain?
be in any trouble.
I guess the pilot's just got a funky animation going on.
Thanks a lot.
Gonna give us a ride? You're really saving our asses here.
I can. Sorry about your pilot.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it was his time to die, I guess. Not everyone is meant to live a long life. You actually seem like a nice person. I almost wish I didn't have to do this. The thing is, we aren't who you think we are. What are the odds of us ever crossing paths? Well, you got unlucky today, friend. We're taking that ship of yours. Fire!
Oh!
Hey, be careful not to point that thing at me.
That was unexpected. Last chance. Let's read that. And... notes. Thanks for coming to speak with me face to face. I appreciate the due respect. And I'd like to see that you are not a coward. I don't like working with cowards, but I also don't like working with failures. Not hitting your quota. I need ships. That's what I pay you for. I pay you and you give me ships. It's that simple. You haven't been delivering for a long time. You know what? That don't you? Sure you do. You're not stupid. You're just incompetent. No amount of smooth talking. Oh, you changed this package. You aren't delivering. Looks unlike you. I hate to say this, but you're expendable. I'm running a business here. This is your final stop. If you screw up this run, you're done. I'm not sure you know what I mean by that. Okay. Interesting. Nothing to note. But yeah, for my first Dale run, basically, I didn't kill off factions when I had the chance. I overextended into Rune when I should have probably focused on not Dumbledore, Gundabad. So the dwarves and Wood Elves, well, mainly the dwarves, once you take out Gundabad, can take care of themselves from my second attempts, what I've seen. Because that's basically what they've done. And it also saves the Aenon rail. a lot of grief from having one less enemy and then just to focus on the goblins. So with those, we were, yeah, overextended. Didn't build up all my provinces because I was expanding and converting. Even with Dale's bonuses to I could have taken that ship, couldn't I?
Detached. Let's get out of here.
Oh well. There's bonuses to conversion cost. It was just far too much money sink. And I also invested in tech energy, military tech early on, which I feel like there was low tier units, especially their archers. Those yeomen are just good enough. You don't really need even tier 2 units for quite some time. Don't have any contraband. Yep. Okay, what is my thing? Emptiness, yes. Exactly what I was looking for. Do I need to sell anything? No, we can just land and go to the lodge. Okay, but, yeah.
Security here is so visible. I suppose it makes people more comfortable. Most people, anyway.
So, I gave up on my first campaign.
Find comfort in the idea
like
that
I said,
the odds of
Annabelle
something killing us here are
was
at
dead.
an all-time low.
I was with Gundabad, who was pushing back Dale. Pushing back. Well, the Dwarves didn't really succeed anywhere. I was starting to get attacked by them more often, and they were just pillaging the Wood Elves. The Goblins had wiped out everyone. Lothorian was dead. All three of the Anduin Vale factions, the Anduin Vale itself, the Bearings, Bearings, and the Aothade. The Aothade probably die along with Lothorian. If I didn't mention them already. They all perished. So I was like, okay, I don't have any trade partners that are going to survive.
I believe
And that's like...
would describe this state as bored.
Congratulations, Vasco. I just didn't have trade partners, and they get a pretty big bonus to trade. Like in my current campaign, trade's like half my income. But I also have like 6 or 7 trade partners because everyone's...
It's been ages since Constellation has had someone new. I wonder what he's like.
Just go easy on him. Being interrogated by a kid ain't exactly the best way to make a first impression.
I'll limit it to the really important stuff, Dad.
This does not bode well. And you must be the latest poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family.
And you must be Samco.
I know a few dark sides of the Aquila Moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well, I'm gonna fall asleep before you do.
Trust me. Don't encourage him. Kuriko, by the way. Hi.
Good to meet you,
Nice
Cor.
to meet anyone brave enough to fly the frontier.
Oh, you definitely take after your father.
Hey, don't spook our new friend. Frontier's a fine ship. Honest. Now, let's talk business. Sarah tell you about the expedition?
Only there was Freestar Collective Space.
Sure enough. That's where we're heading. The 3 of us are heading to Aquila, first settled planet of the Freestar Collective, and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Aquila City. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the frontier's our goal. It's rough country. Spawned a lot of stories. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact.
Anything I should know about Keela?
Don't piss off the Freestar Rangers. As far as the collective is concerned, they're judge, jury, and executioner. They're the good guys, but that don't make them any less dangerous. Outside that, just don't be an asshole.
Fairly simple. Who's doing skibbles over in the corner? Is that Matthew?
Okay. We'll meet you on board your ship.
Oh no, it's
when we get
what's his
there.
name?
Once we
Stroud.
land on Aquila, it's gonna be you.
Oh shit, sorry.
Sarah's the best possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused, no nonsense, and
Okay, well, next stop on Constellation's journey. I don't have any. You need this. Do you have to do research for every, was it universe? Timeline? Thing Rob? Oh, wow, that's pretty good. Okay. Do I need anything up here? No. So...
Off immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
Yes, so basically, everyone was dead. And all the territory, the Honorville and the lower woodlands was a not raised, but just a destroyed tier 1 mess. I was like, good god, this fighting through all this, I'm not gonna make money from this because I have to rebuild it all. So I gave up. I was like, I could do this, especially since the goblins were just spamming tier 1 of those javelin units, which were way too, because it's like 200 in the unit, it's like 188 or something. They throw 10 damage javelins at you that do a lot of damage. Like, they hit way above their weight because there's just so many of them. They can't, like, kill them quick. So I was like, okay. Everyone's dead. Mordor was only occupied because Gondor was still kind of alive. It's got like 8 settlements left. Once Gondor was dead, there's no way I could fight everybody. So on take 2, I went and did the first 2 little squares of economic text for growth and economics before you're doing any military tech at all. And I subjugated the the southern runic clan to serve as a buffer and pieced out with the other one. And Darwinian actually took them out, which was great. They were one of those factions that just didn't die on my first run. They were always out, just had like a 18 or 15 stack just out harassing. It was irritating. Because they expanded into the abandoned provinces, so they didn't have anything to recruit. Well, so like tier 1 units, which I could kill with the garrisons. They just come back with full stack. Or run off into the wilderness. Okay, Sam, what do you got?
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over.
Understood, let's
There's
go.
something you should know up front. I'm a Ko. As in Solomon Ko, first man on Aquila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila. And he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go.
Need to bask your celebrity status? Should we find this? Why don't you just use a planet scanner to find
Because
it?
you'll find a whole lot of nothing. Gravitational anomalies are a little hard to pick up in an area with tons of starship traffic. Not to mention all the electronics from the city and security scramblers that the Free Star or smugglers on the frontier put down.
I see. So
Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank. We'll be heading there.
well, good thing I took care of that bank robbery. Oh, I need to go and put those suits and stuff in the ship before I
Yes?
wander off too much. Just boarding. Where is storage? Up here?
Here to shoot the breeze?
Let's decorate. Spacesuits, boop boop. Don't need that. There we go. Problem solved. Now we can continue. Regardless, So on my second attempt, as I said, I subjugated the Southern Runic faction and pieced out after destroying their army on the other one. And I sent a half stack of like 10 units to assist the dwarves in taking whatever the Minos settlement is in Dane's Hall. And then I basically left that half stack there to defend Dane's Hall until they... It took like 10 turns for them to convert the settlement over to their side and get garrison.
Your ship's not half bad.
And then I took... By that time, I
spent half my life trying to get out of this
finished up with whatever I was using my primary army for, and took that over, and took both those armies and sieged down Gundabad and the rest of that province, Mount Graham and whatever little middle settlement it is. Just go inside? Okay.
Sometimes working at this branch almost feels like being at a private museum. So many remarkable things stored safely inside.
I see. Then other than... After...
Right. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here.
Oopsie. No one saw that.
Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after.
Ear grub display. Okay, no. That's a weird thing to keep locked up. Empty slam, note for Sam. Special scroll holder, fancy thing. Take that. Trina's taking that.
Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming.
Walking into a drama. This is the part where I walk into a drama. Sounds like we need to talk to him.
I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad. Because I told her we wouldn't have time to check in with her. Look, I was trying not to do this, okay?
There's no selling it. We need those maps.
You're right. Let's do this.
Yeah. When I sieged down the Gundabad settlements, and then gave them Dantor and the other settlement all to the dwarves available, so they had a nice, safe, whatever. Surprisingly, the Barons took Goblin Town in the Center Mountains, leaving. Well, they took Goblin Town, and the northern one that bordered well, now Dwarves of Air War, which left the Goblins with just Moria. And surprisingly, Lothlorien survived against all odds.
Ranger Central. Not a bad part, too.
Because they almost always kick the bucket. Huh. Atmosphere SDT02? High O2? Huh. After taking out,
places like this make you appreciate home.
Gundabad, I moved my armies back and started waging I guess a soft war against one of the we're living in a tribe has like the dragon for the banner in the south, taking like a settlement or two of them and stuff.
Well, well. Samco finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
Your companion can speak on your behalf. They say it's written in text next to their name. I got as much right to those maps as anyone. Speaking of that, oh, don't drag me into this. Why, just why do you hate each other so much anyways? Let's see what's
I got just as much right to those maps as anyone else in this family.
That's exactly right, Sam. We all share Solomon's legacy. Only some of us are around to live up to it, and some of us aren't.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive. Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options.
Which is granddaughter, maybe Core could help?
No. I mean, this is no place for her, okay? The less time she spends with Jacob, the better.
What's wrong? You didn't mind coming along until this came up.
I made a decision a long time ago about how my little girl gets raised. And it doesn't include Jacob Coe, okay? Leave it at that.
Fine, we'll think
I'd
of something
appreciate
else. That must be around here somewhere. You distract him, I can look around.
Okay. That's not bad. Just, give me a minute to brace myself, okay? Round 2 with the old mule can be even worse than round 1. Next time you talk to Jacob, tell him I want a word with him. That'll be our cue. You slip away and I'll keep him busy.
Did you know? Picking up something and moving it.
Hold it right there.
What?
You're under arrest.
Sure.
Smart move. No.
Take whatever fucking item I stole.
The Freestar Collective
Nut
has a
jobs.
reputation for being a little boss. That is not so.
So wait, if I pick up your cube,
Testing my patience.
this is considered stealing, holding something.
You stay on the straight and narrow.
Nut jobs.
Freestar Security. By the authority of the Freestar Collective. You're coming with us.
That's hilarious.
Drunk and disorderly is our #1 offense.
Absolutely hilarious. Where am I? Oh, yes. Enhance. Discovered. Take 2. Do you need to distract him? It's just gonna be like... down here somewhere now. Ooh, Newton's Cradle. War of the Worlds. I guess not. Oh, you know what? It's in that door behind him. That's where it's gonna be. Okay, back to my talk with
Sam's Constellation lackey here to bother me again?
Sam wants to talk to you about him. Tell him, Sam.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not leaving until I get what I came for.
And crouch makes me invisible. Oh, yeah. Pick the lock. Okay. Not that. Outside we go. But yeah, speaking of continuing my Dawn of Stale story. After wiping out Gundaband, I started taking out southern Runic territories and skirmishing with Rune itself to consolidate my hold in the south. And then I went and clicked on Double Door. And took out Double Door.
Let's see if we can find the empty nest. Alright, let me think.
Which brings us
the
to...
way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh boy. That's a problem.
Just so much wrong.
First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shawgang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank.
Damn, I was hoping you were done with them.
Me too. But there's no helping it. We're gonna have to get through them and the local wildlife to get to that cave.
Then after killing Double Door, I was at war with Mordor and ordered them because they took No Man's territory. Skirmishing. While I was taking care of Double Door, the Winian itself started kind of getting killed by Rune, which is something I wanted. Because I wanted Dornian itself and I didn't really want to buy it at the time. And they've since kind of... Dornian's not dead. Well, they're basically dead. They're down to 1 or 2 settlements, which I gave them to keep them alive. Sharp to the empty nest, which is...
has started making little robots. At least the robot learns to know by the sounds of it.
Is there like an actual way out of the city?
Never ever go outside the city walls.
So I've been fighting. Well, I've started moving out because after taking out Double Door and I went like, okay, Lothlorian's down to the last settlement. Let me help them out. So they don't accidentally die. You know, I tried just giving them their 2 settlements that they were missing outside their capital, and it wasn't. They weren't holding. The goblins were proving enough to be weak enough where they couldn't finish Lothlorien off. Because Kirst Galalong was a tier 4 settlement with this the garrison building, and there was just.
I swear that Galbank branch is cursed.
They just weren't doing enough. I was like, okay, I'll send an army out to take out the goblins. That I just finished doing that last night. I ended up having to send a second army over there out of my... I think I have 5 armies now. I had to recruit a 5th one just because I was like, oh shit, I'm going to send this other army over there.
Nobody's allowed outside the city walls after nightfall. It's for their own safety.
What am I missing? 1 resource. Another... Oh, I'm missing water. What is that? Robot. But yeah, and so that's going. The goblins are dead. Rohan also died. Oh. That's interesting. Robots have been, Isengard and Dunlin have taken out Rohan. Rohan died like 50 turns ago. It has been dead. And I've been recently dealing with some like 3 or 4 stacks have been set up. The first 2 weren't an issue, but they're actually starting to recruit high tier units. And as I said earlier, I kind of a neglected military early on, so while I do have 2 armies with some high tier units, I had not been sending them against
Scan and pick up anything fun.
against and there's only one of those in the area. I'm about to research the final tier of the barracks and archery range. The barracks isn't really interesting. It's the archery range, because that will give me the rangers and the Avari warriors. And the rangers, based on my testing in custom battles, are actually a very good, like, archery unit. At least in comparison. Because the, look. There. You wanna go? Cheeky things. The Avari and the Rangers are better units. Good archer units. The body marksman, the tier 1 and 2 are good. The tier 3 archers, despite having a ridiculous armor value, are pretty bad as archers. All the archers have the same range, which means there's not much to recruitment.
All right, this is Shaw Gang territory, and they're usually not willing to talk. Be ready.
Anyone out there?
I never liked him
This feels like old times.
Does it?
This ain't over.
Bit too close for me for that.
That one got away.
Turret controls, there's no turrets left. Someone's somewhere over here. Guess there's a mine. Ew. So I got a point, and I can generate more quickly, double the previous bonuses. Could do grenade throwing arcs. Wait, so that pushed me up to, does cumulative, just 35, no, it's just, okay, it's not going to be cumulative, it's not going to be like 200 at the end, that's a shame. Let's see, you have
To
stuff.
the victor goes the spoils. I said that right?
Yes, you did. But yeah, so once that goes, I'll basically refurbish my current armies.
Should be swarming with Ashta. I won't put one paw in here. Makes me nervous.
So once, yep, in like the 2 or 3 turns that takes to happen, I'll go and finish off Rune. Well, not, yeah, finish. No, maybe not finish them off. They have a lot of territory to the south, bordering Harad. Oh, I can pick that. Which makes taking them on a... Oh. Whoops. Or finishing them off a less desirable outcome. Yo, this is the grenade launcher.
What was that?
Oh, sorry, I got a key.
You like caves? I like caves. Honestly, I might love caves. Is that weird?
Might be. But yes, so once that's done, I'll focus on wrapping up the campaign, I guess, taking out Isengard, because Gondor was starting to not lose it, I guess I should say, but they've hit that point of they're definitely not gonna hold. Because as you go, I just passed through the path of the dead and started to take territory. Because they held off water surprisingly well. Like, very surprisingly well. The Corsairs went wiped out by Corsairs went wiped out, and they've been harassing on the coastline. And of course, Sauron and Saruman both dead. Sauron dying isn't surprising. Saruman,
Let's get going.
I assume, got the ring and died off screen. I can't remember if in Attila if the AI can kill Attila, but I would like it if the AI couldn't kill Sauron. You had to be killed by the player, and even if you had to do the same. Oh shit.
Spelunking can be a lot of fun.
Honestly, that scared me.
It's just beautiful.
But yeah, check out Isengard and Immortal. Don't get to fight Sauron. Just a shame. You definitely should, I don't know if you should be immortal, but you should definitely have the, take multiple hits to die. Defeat him like 3 times or whatever. That'd be nice. Oh, hey.
I think that's far enough.
Sure.
Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal
What is she
son.
holding?
At least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Samco in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation. Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really.
We'll just kill you.
Kill them! Damn it! Just shoot everything!
This thing's fun. Well, since I'm
Grizzly, so far the job.
Those Astra do pack a punch. They only put these right here. Yes. We'll explore whatever this unknown is. Maybe it's my missing thingamabob. So out of the total water stuff. Next up on things to talk about is we'll be continuing this. I'm enjoying returning to Starfield. But on a non-streamer function, purely on YouTube, which I need to go around and put links in both my YouTube and on Twitch to one another. Since if you didn't see it, which you probably didn't because it's kind of a niche series, the latest Metro game has been announced. I don't know if it's gonna Artrium's gonna return. So returning to Moscow, Hunter is currently live and has taken over the Moscow metros. Ability to launch rocks. Oh shit. Just a cave. Not what I was before. Show. So I will be doing a streaming what should you get? Just doing a recording of the 2033 The Last Light in Exodus on the YouTube channel. Same username, Princeps. If that's not obvious, I am Princeps. Nice to meet you all, or whoever.
So, I hear you've been making yourself pretty useful around the ship, Cora.
I have, Dad.
want to be as good a co-pilot for the captain as I am for you.
Well, you're doing a great job, Mr. So, next time we plan inside.
Let's see, in Exodus we found a new location that wasn't really active. So who knows what the game's going to do other than returning to Moscow. Hopefully it's going to be, not open world. But I kind of want like a tunnel section that's pseudo open on top of the linear tunnel crawls that the series is known for. Because outside of the Caspian level, I enjoyed all the open world segments. The Volga one was the one that was done best, because it was pseudo open in Exodus. Where it wasn't, I guess, open. It was okay. We go over to this area. It's kind of its own thing. Then you go over to this area. It's kind of its own thing. But you can go and kind of do stuff in any order, kinda. And there was also like segments in that was. It was just the Caspian that was open desert, which didn't really mesh. It was the fact that it was also the buggiest region didn't help it at all. Which was unfortunate. Artyom also being a silent protagonist was really awkward in Exodus. But boy, I do hope they continue the Artyom returns. We'll find out. Because apparently it's this winter, hence the reason I want to do the YouTube thing with it.
Hey, we're back. Newest member of our little family really pulled through for us.
Is anyone hurt? You didn't let Cora handle the artifact, did you? We don't know what effects it might have on someone her age.
Relax, we're fine. Go ahead. Time for that artifact to meet its siblings. Just, what are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
Who knows?
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
Why would either of those things give the Discoverer visions and music? It's a message. I'm sure of it.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
I hear that. Moving forward sometimes means fumbling around in the dark. I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship.
Catch you later, Sam.
Likewise. You know where to find us.
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
Hello there.
Hello there. All that money can buy. What's the strat wants to talk to me and check in with Vladimir.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning.
I think I've done this mission. I'm interested.
It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
I'm in.
That settles it. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me. It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off.
Alrighty, let's go.
Whole eye star system then. I admit I'm a little excited.
Oh, your father visited. He seemed desperate. Or excited to find you. He left this note.
News from Dad. You must absolutely come home with incredible news. Drop everything and head over. Alright, Dad.
Captain, hello again.
It's not a thing. Crap.
I was uncertain you would return.
Where my parents live? It's like over here somewhere now. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Oh yes, family apartments, perfect. Da-da-da.
Feel free to grab anything you need.
I still can't believe it. Constellation. The stories make them seem so exotic, so, well, romantic almost. How is it for real? You liking it?
But it beats mining. So far, so
Playing
good.
it cool, huh?
That's so you.
I've got some news of my own. You are now officially looking at a retiree. Taught my final class last Thursday. The faculty threw me a party and everything. It's too bad you weren't here then. You could have had some cake.
Congratulations, Dad.
I gave it my good old college try. You see what I did there?
I do.
Enough about that. Anything you want to talk about before you have to go? I mean, stay. Stay as long as you like, but I imagine you're all excited to get to discovering.
Roof kids, so I'm not sure if I can keep spending money home. No! Got any plans?
Planning a proper, honest-to-goodness vacation. Nothing too fancy. I've been promising your mom a trip for years, and I got no excuses now. Your mother's been sending me links all day about such and such deals and excursions, but it'll be good to get out. You know, it's supposed to be us taking care of you, right?
Yeah, only for so long, and that's the other way
Not
around.
to say we'll pay you back the money you sent home. Well, I appreciate it. We appreciate it. More than you know. Take care, kiddo.
Sweetie, I was just thinking of you. You never knew your gran-gran, but she's about the only one like you in my whole family tree. Left home at an early age. Well, ran away, really. Became a UC Marine, if you can believe it.
Damn. UC Marines are serious
You
business.
would know better than I only met Grandma a few times. Oh, she was fierce. I swear. Her eyes almost glowed. Every time I saw her, she'd drill me on math. If I got her questions correct, she'd give me a treat. Once, I got them all right and answered her bonus question, and she smiled. The only time I ever saw her do that. Most formidable woman I have ever met.
I think I would like to.
I don't know why, but I really think you would. Well, I was going through storage, and I found her old armor. I think she'd like you to have it. You have that same thing. You're forging your own path, not just letting life toss you this way and that.
I'll take good care of it.
That you do. Oh, enough of this. I don't want to make a scene. You need anything, sweetie?
Grand Cam spacesuit. Any gossip?
One of your old classmates made junior VP at Gal Bank. Their father was bragging for hours. Can't wait.
Oh, do you believe I heard that gossip?
You're welcome anytime. And I mean anytime.
Terror. Okay, so let's see what grants. Just the standard UC Marine. I mean, I'll be honest, the UC Marine stuff does look pretty good. Now then, let's go to some shops and sell off truck. Chunks. Get some Minecraft food.
You're here because you need something you can connect with. Something you could count on. Am I right? Welcome to Centurion Arsenal. It is my absolute pleasure to assist you with any purchases or questions you may have. All sales are final, but that won't matter because you will undoubtedly be pleased with your purchase. You have my word.
Let's see what you have for sale.
I'm sure we can find something that suits you.
Well, let's see. Let's go to sell an arc welder. Should you use an arc welder? This is what Sam Curry uses. Vendor credits, my credits, I'm getting there. Anything? Drum beat. I don't have a lot of ammo for the drum beat. Modified. I should probably sell that ammo now I think about it, because I'm not going to use 6.5s for anything, because it's only for those maelstrom weapons, right? That's currently what I'm using. Caseless. These are also common. I'll get more of those. I don't know what that's for. this uses 12, 15, 25. This is the Beowulf, which is, I think, going to be... It's my... I call it being a good weapon. Let's see. Weapons? National Chambers, Assassin. Pick. The B, not Q. Seven, 777, 50 cal, 11 millimeters. All right, shotgun acquired.
Nice day for a picnic.
Let's go talk to Vladimir about locations. And that will be my destination. This, no, this is right.
Something to eat.
Any? I can help you with?
Nope.
What can I help you with?
Check off.
We're locking into orbit now.
Oopsie. Alright. Autopilot away! So let's see, I've talked about my Total War playing, and I've talked about Metro. Anything else to talk about? Or with Metro being a thing, I'm probably not going to get around to Rimworld anytime soon. My goals for this are, at the very least, doing one one hop around of the game. And maybe a New Game Plus. I don't know. We'll see. Excuse me. Because there's what? 4 factions? There's Crimson Fleet, the UC Vanguard, Freestar Rangers, Raj something, and then there's the 2 DLC quest lines. Whatever they might be. They're all the legendary ships. I'll have to look at the achievements to see what's available for me to hunt down and do. Ooh, deceleration. I need a better ship. I can join the Vanguard and I'll gain access to some good ship parts. I wonder if I'll get the same thing when I join the Freestar Collective.
Black and love.
So I do know, because there's in the trailer there was that cloaking thing, which I would assume is either the Rangers or the Pirates.
Forgot to check the math on a few equations. The brain's long con. Forgetfulness.
I'll get some survey data for you.
My ear.
I just got 1 survey data. Vessel 3. Having point each other
Been
to the
poring
temple.
over the charts, looking for another match. Think this one might just be it.
Alright. Got my next destination.
You look well.
Nice to see you. All green on release. We're free to fly.
It is level 20. Bit of a jump. Difficulty, but that should be fine. Nothing hard to handle.
Navigational feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
Okay. Scan the planet. 4 resources and 5 traits. Damn. Well, one of them is going to be a gravity anomaly.
Touching down.
Looks like the temple's directly behind us.
Hey there.
Down a party member right now. That's fine. I have to find what's her face on the ship. Titanium, water. Yep, there we go. Easy. Now it's just later. See what random ability I get from here, and if it's any good. Okay, leveled up. And I got grab dash. Manipulate gravity to propel yourself forward. Briefly increases any damage you inflict. I guess that's the nearest anomaly. Head to that. That's what they all are. Except maybe that. That looks like something different. Or potentially something different, I should say. No, it doesn't. Alright, that's the only thing we're gonna get from the wandering around this location, I guess.
Time to leave this place behind.
Indeed it is.
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
Okay. In an asteroid field. Shipping crate. That's an interesting thing to find. Oh, this is neon? Yes. The lackluster den of whatchamajigits.
Nice job.
Freestar Space, please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
This is an ocean planet? Travel that way. And while I do that, I can pick up. Oh, not the one I want to click. Oh well. Two traits, one's gravity anomaly and the other is who knows what. Excellent at creating a dedicated audience of something.
Glad to see you're back in one piece.
Okay. Rock there. should turn my flashlight on. Well, let's keep my head lamp. Alright, step 2. Come on, door. Okay, where is the thingamabob? Okay, I guess we're now doing all that money can buy. What is my new power? Precognition. Spend time with the future, seeing, walking past someone will walk, and the words they may say. Alright, that doesn't seem to be all that useful. back to Neon, I guess.
Pressure holding. Takeoff looks good. Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
Oh my. No need for payment.
Noble of you. Can't stay here gabbing all day. Fly safe.
Ugh. Alright, let's exclusive stealth drive. That's gonna be useful. I don't recall how I use those though. It's just what available has to be in my inventory, or probably my ship inventory works as well. Though I need to get just a faster ship, I guess. That's close by.
Can I help?
Extended comms relay. Alright. Course is set. Then do cripping. Getting there. I have to do something with this misc stuff. Okay, so then, and what's some face up here? There's Heller. There's Stroud. Do I not have her assigned to this ship because she was a follower? Ship. Crew. Ah, yes. Large. Okay. Yeah, you definitely need to work on ship stuff. Because currently I have what? A bit of money. Not quite there yet. I don't care about that. 50 and 100 and I'm pretty sure this is like my only renegade stuff. 7% increase France 20, 30, 50. Force child ability to start fighting. Equipped when you don't have a companion or any crew. Leadership, companions gain 25 consistency, companions have more health, carry capacity, companions can't hear you and you get low in health. Combat and physical crew skill companions have a chance to pick themselves up from a down state. Ship command, you can have up to 4, you can have up to 5, 6, and 8. So I guess the max I can have is 3. A boost pack. Guess that'll be useful. Needs more uncommon and common organics from the surface. It looks like we're coming up on our destination. That's good. Yep. Vehicle. Adopted fast, not against complex.
Let's put this bird ground.
Exit. Guess that's gonna be the Ryuj, or whatever their questline is. Stroud, you the ship guy? I use the technician over here. Ship services, yes.
We'll take good care of your ship.
Anything I can help you with? Got anything you need to offload? Okay, sure.
See what you
I'm
have
sure
for
you can
sale.
find something you like.
I could purchase that. It's worse than my current ship by far, though. And this. Stroud Eklund. I feel like someone would approve of this. The Warhorse, is a very advanced frontier class. Thresher 2. Bulky Reproc. Endeavor. Falcon. A lot of cargo space. I could get this. Can't afford that. EM weapon. Ooh. That's my new ship. And we'll take that to various star yards. Upgrades.
Nah, smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass. A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source is far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice.
Purine higher
Something
fish.
to do with chasm bass's natural oils, apparently. If you're curious, the name is Aurora. You need to stop by the Stroud Eklund offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
All right then. Let's get going. Fauna. Interesting.
Security's got its eyes on Saburo Okadigbo. That guy's trouble for the status quo.
Nope.
You don't want to pick a fight with me.
Don't move, Nesha!
What's this about? Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
Grendels. That's an Equinox.
So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, so honest mistake, right?
Can't we just settle
all this right here. I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayo's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go.
Speak with Nesher in jail. Loose ends.
Yannick's gotta come through for me.
Interesting.
Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills?
Try Eklund. Here.
You know I went to chef school? Same exact.
Hey, you got back here.
Ignore me. I'm nobody. Nobody at all.
Surrender and live.
I think you have some bad information.
I get paid even if you're dead.
Look at you. So big, so powerful, such a big kid.
I mean, I get literally get paid regardless. That's not even a persuasion of Trent. That's just the truth.
There's no way they'd let me pay.
Well, I can't persuade you anyways, so.
I don't care what you're stupid. How are you going to?
Alright.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP, an A and B, B&E, or heaven forbid, an MS. But at least then we wouldn't have to worry about a VOP, am I right?
Sure. I like the neon security armor. Do they always have that armor? It's good. Looking, at least.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated from their home planet or what, but they scavenge what they need. Lots of old facilities left over from the colony war, and they like to pick them clean.
Everyone seems to like to do that, to be honest. Xenofresh, Space Sky Suit, Core Kinetics.
Mr. Stroud, we didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir. You know, Mr. Stroud, you are so lucky.
Walter.
Issa.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast.
Very true.
I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding.
Sure, sure.
Oh, aren't you lovely?
Partner success.
Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes. The daring explorers. My partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
What's this about a
Who was
speech?
it again, Walter? The founder of Constellation?
Sebastian Banks, his final address before he disappeared.
Walter, were you a
I
fan?
merely found a group of like-minded individuals. Just like all of us. Can we move on?
How about our business here?
Yes? Why are you here, Walter? The board meeting isn't for a while. Our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
Maybe. I also sent my love weekends updates.
A remarkably insecure location for a clandestine meeting.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly. I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about it. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
I'm not in the mood.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
You're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you were doing.
I'm fine. The board complains, I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a hope or a tyrant, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
Now, I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time, but I never stop thinking of you, wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
Those two got a relationship or something. Time for the hippest place in all of all the space. There's silly alien costume things.
Would you like to participate in one of our studies?
Yeah. Look at this nonsense. No, it's not even nonsense. I mean, I can see this being like an actual thing, just not like big hip bar or whatever. So let's see, that is the guy. What's this? Ask about security. I can get myself a better outfit.
Yeah, you're new here, aren't you?
Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale. Oh, we have plenty of that. But why not try something different? New planet, new city, new experiences. It's what life's all about. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure?
Sure can. Pushing the Pentos. We clearly recommend the Aurora.
The Astro Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city. I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network security on our doors is state-of-the-art. Enjoy the lounge.
You sound useless. Why would I ask a bartender that anyways? There's the generic ship NPCs that really not serve a purpose.
Last drink was stronger than I thought.
Up the stairs we go.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station. Not interested.
Back off.
Hey there, friend. Need something?
I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet they were on. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time.
So there's a problem with
Oh, I don't
spaces.
have a problem with his place. My problem is Siegert himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe.
What kind of merchant meetings are you talking
A
about?
lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants alliance. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to air our grievances and watch each other's backs.
How do you keep your
By
place safe?
standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of my money. I refuse to be run out of business or be forced to pay protection. Everyone has a choice. Some are simply more difficult than others. The only way to fight Neon
Very
security
true.
is if all the merchants unify and push back on these unreasonable rules. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city.
So it sounds like this really
Of course,
is part of
I have a
Freestar Collective
huge
and only
inventory
name.
to choose from.
So let's see, you have some spacesuits. That's what I have, and that's an upgrade. Ooh, this looks pretty good. Nice coloring too. Packs. Helmet. Astral Lounge uniform. Corporate executive. Oh. Instigation chance. Oh, I haven't put away Grand space suit.
Thanks for stopping by our shop.
I don't want you to get upset, but Administrator Bayou came by.
Oh, yeah? His Majesty decided to come down from his throne and walk amongst us peasants? What did he want?
He said he wanted to personally thank us for our contributions to the city and hopes for our continued support. I'm sorry.
Our contributions? Those taxes we pay are a sham, so he can line his ivory trade tower with another layer of gold. Makes me sick.
How can I help you today? Welcome to Newell's. Let me know if you need help with anything. Have a good day.
Yep.
Have a moment. Say hello to my wife, Rosa. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Let's see.
Information isn't usually free. Easy, friend. Not looking for trouble. All right, all right. Just ease up.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know much. But I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you. I had to chase more...
Boost packs. Got those too. Don't even
Duck and shop. See what they got here at
Housing
Neon.
is so expensive. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to live in a crate.
Core Kinetics isn't the only game in town, you know. If you're here to buy, take a look around the shop. Just keep your hands where I can see them.
What are you afraid I'm gonna do?
Oh, I don't know. Stuff things in your pocket and run. Rob me at gunpoint. Shoot me in the head. I've survived on Neon far too long to take any chances. My store, my rules. If you don't like it, talk to Styx. He runs our, complaints department.
Sure thing, buddy.
That's more like it. You know, I'm sick and tired of people coming in here and treating Styx like he's some kind of sideshow exhibit.
What?
I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his chassis. If I could find the asshole who did that, I'd make him pay for the paint removal.
I can track
You
down.
do that? Huh. Okay. Maybe I misjudged you. Look, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that I'm not the most popular guy on the block. And that suits me fine. But this person took it too far, made it personal. I'm not about to let some delinquent hassle the only friend that I have.
Like you're unpunished.
I'm glad you see the lowlife that did this to my buddy. Calls himself Warlord. You can probably find him somewhere near Euphorica. Scare the crap out of this punk, and it'll teach all the Abside lunatics that nobody messes with me and the Styx.
Yeah. Boom boom. A rare shotgun. Caseless shells, which I apparently have a lot of. Explosive. Ah. Rattler. Modded Beowulf. I didn't think I was going to see one of these. Short scope, armor piercing rounds, burst fire. I'm just going to place my Grendel. Shotty. Frag, impact grenade.
You ever get nightmares, Styx? About the war?
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
I get what you're saying.
Modified.
forget. One's got nothing to do with it.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
No one understands you, stupid piece of tin.
Oh, there's a three-star Rangers booth.
There's as many traps as there are temptations here in Neon.
I'm gonna buy that asteroid base. Let's see what money you could buy.
What I don't sell.
Neon core.
Show no mercy, leave no quarter.
Okay, I looked at the wrong icon.
Rather be doing this than getting mixed up.
Personal to you, so you must not be aware, but there's a certain item that your employer has that others will take an interest in. I know that you're gainfully employed, but what's the harm in a little chat? Besides, I have some information about your career that, well, I want to know if I were you. I'm not joking, friend. I expect that termination notice to arrive soon. You need to think about your future. In the precious few days you have left will deactivate your security clearance, your friend. As per our instruction, you need to move that item as quickly as possible. Assume you are being watched. It's only a matter of time before they come for you. Okay. Here's the termination notice. Please rewrite your current pay cycle once again leave you with a near zero credit balance in your bank. Due to change of power, your latest on aerospace has been made redundant. Please clear out your personal items remaining for today. Thank you for being a decade of service, but trust that our long-standing should keep this transaction free unpleasant incidences.
If I have to eat fish for dinner one more time.
The Trackers Alliance always finds
Games can keep from killing each other. Just might have a good day.
Galbank ATMs are spread throughout the settled systems.
Something to drink? The Astro Lounge. Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astro Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security.
Sure.
Excellent. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction. Hope to see you again.
Don't make my job any
All right. That's that problem taken care of. Now on to the purchase. Oh, here.
Word is the Borealis, you know, the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
If you're wondering what that smell is, it's neon.
If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline to meet.
Can't talk. I've got a deadline coming up. Are you lost? If you want to talk, you'll have to schedule an appointment.
No one sell anything here?
How are the preparations coming? Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astro Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case. Good luck, all of you.
Oof. You get here fast.
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers.
So I just go neon gas?
Are they? Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
That's a bit small looking.
This place is insane!
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
Yeah?
Nothing like some bull ride to take the edge off.
I just saw our seller walk by. Good job. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound?
Close the deal. Get the artifact.
This will be fun. I find matching wits with the neon underworld to always be invigorating.
Got a problem?
Okay.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Yep.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
Really, you get something that's not that.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in? Not my problem.
It is if you leave empty-handed. We came here in good faith. Now honor our previous agreement.
You either figure out a way to give me what I want, or I walk out of here right now.
No, you won't used to.
I leave now. I can get a jump start on the people after me, instead of you all wasting my time.
You'd be on your way already if you just take the money I'm offering you and shut up. What's it going to be? Take or walk?
Do the smart thing. Take the
All
money.
right, you win. Hand over the money. This thing is all yours.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
Yeah.
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. All right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
There a problem here?
Yes. This armed thug was trying to steal our belongings.
I'm going to need you to back away from our VIPs. Now.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astro Lounge forever, Stroud. Nicholas Slayton's already got your number.
Sending on men to the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We better get off the planet quickly.
Yep. That's allowing me to test out my new gun. Which I assigned 3 buttons.
Ace. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out.
Who is this thing?
CEO of Slayton Aerospace. They're a systems manufacturer. Engines, thrusters.
Idiot Slayton off my backs.
Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Dude. Dude.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days. Spreading their lies.
Slayton Aerospace.
Hoping to get a meeting? I've been waiting here all day. It's ridiculous.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you?
You impounded my ship, you're all dead.
I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man. I'm sure you do.
Yeah. Believe me, Slayton is expecting me.
No, he isn't.
Oh, that's the only one.
I'm getting tired of telling you. I'm afraid we just can't book anymore.
Alright then. Plan B.
I hear Slayton's had some major layoffs recently. Never look at Slayton.
Get out.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter. Taking what's mine, then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right. We've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
Understood.
I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on. That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork. There's a vent above you. Just climb up. The room below you is clear. Drop down. Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route.
outside. You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess.
I will say that is a cool little thing. It protects against the atmosphere or the weather. Is it here for the Crimson Fleet mission?
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here?
You enjoying
Aren't
this?
you?
A
In
little.
the back of your mind, through the tunnel vision of adrenaline, there's a part of you that belongs here. It happens to all of us.
Off yours and release my
You
ship.
have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at stalemate. Although I do count a few more guns on my side. I do admit, having the co-CEO of Stroud Eklund in my office is quite the opportunity.
How are your quarterlies looking, Nicholas? Perhaps we can add Slayton Aerospace to our supply chain, provided this unpleasantness was behind us.
Yes, I think that could be a most beneficial exchange. There is just the small matter of paying for the humiliation. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves.
He's a thief. Let the authorities
If
do
that
with
is
him.
your decision, you need only tell him yourself, and then we will handle the rest. My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
Just let him go. No sense in more violence. We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Money and Astra bashing Orion. Credits, lithium, platinum, a cutlass, and X-Tech.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor. Please. I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
My steers, you got caught.
Thank you.
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities. You're free to go.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
There's a chair in there. Nope, that's not the way down.
Get going.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems.
Drop this artifact off, and then call this stream here. Well, I'll probably do my level up. It's probably kiosk over here. Yes. Weapon, ash retainer. I actually like that. Don't care about that. Oh, getting rid of Grendels. Second log here. Maelstrom. Cutlass, spacesuits, Grand, sustain apparel. Don't need that. This is just undergear. Now that is interesting. I want to look. I didn't realize stuff like this could count. And inventory, apparel, security gear. Oh yeah, there we go. Looking better already. Oh, hold on. I need to add storage to this ship. Because it didn't have any.
Oh, it's you. Orders came in to take your ship off the impound list. Just head inside, and I'll release the locks on your takeoff controls. Happy flying. Sure, have at it.
Ship builder. Add, not base. Cargo. Cargo 300. That's a fuel tank. These are both fuel tanks. Yep. Aesthetically, that looks best. Definitely gonna need to make some money after this and deal with my new ship. Maybe I'll do some off-screen and build that base. Do the base building thing.
Hey, how are you?
There's a med bay. That's interesting.
Something you need?
Nothing. Decorations. Cargo. Yes. Helmets. Grand. Go in here. Grand. Let's see. There we go.
Deal with a man who wanted us dead. I guess we can call that a win. What do you think?
You got the artifact, that's all that matters.
I agree. This life suits both of us, don't you think? All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
Physical quarter added.
We have
Yeah, right.
orbital pattern locked in.
You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed for this. But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
Identify yourselves.
You do not know says much. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it. We are growing impatient. Cease your attempts to stall for time.
But you speak our language.
We know everything about you. That is why your kind cannot have the artifact. The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance. We'll get through this. Hold on.
Level 30 and it's just vanished. Well, luckily it's not doing too much damage. I was a bit worried because I just changed with my ship. Or if there's gonna be a high tier ships like that, we should probably actually be my guy.
Speculation part of my brain is an overdrive. Need to regroup. Launch immediately. Tell Noel to analyze the data off the ship's sensors. Everyone's going to want to weigh in on this.
And everyone's gonna want to weigh on all this. saw collective stars and surface at the cutting edge of the frontier, but the real honor goes to List, who have no rangers to protect them. List. I don't think I know who List is.
How is Neon? Are you okay?
Me here to take a look at the data from my ship sensors.
Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table.
Oh, everyone.
Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Star Board. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for Rune.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
To Barrett's point, the artifacts clearly aren't human-made.
No settled systems lab made these things. And I doubt one of them made that ship either.
So, we got some weird extra-dimensional beings that coincidentally decide to build their spacefaring vessels exactly like we do. Not so sure about that.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to fight them if necessary. Until then, we stay the course, collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them.
Jim tries to locate the Starborn and see if they talk.
That ship could be anywhere in deep space. Even if we got lucky, a single grav jump and we'd lose them. All we can do is be more cautious, but we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
Calibrated constellation helmet added. I'm pretty sure I have
my
one of those.
attention.
Hey, good to see you.
Oh yes, Andrea.
What did you need?
Ready to head back
I
out?
look forward to it.
I feel like this thing's not getting any bigger. Okay, well, that's it. We encountered something, I think I may have seen, maybe not. I can't remember. But I do know everything else. Let's see, my next... Further into the unknown. With Vladimir is definitely... new ground. Like, this is new ground, this is new ground. I haven't done this. Like, Mantis I've done. I'm guessing this has to do with one of the DLC missions for Doom. Special sauce, let's just pick up fail to communicate. Help from a list, I should drop by and investigate. That's came up again. So we're going to do that next. And let's see, a skill point. I need 2 more to unlock Starship Design. Payloads. Ship shields. I do like this. Alright, anything else? Don't think so. So, that is all for now, folks. I will probably see you all to, or no, you will see me tomorrow. Since my Total War campaign's not wrapping up, but I've hit the point where it's definitely not. I've hit the point where I don't think, at least on the current difficulty I chose, I can't remember if it was normal or hard. Probably normal. I really should start doing hard, just more consistently. I don't think I can lose. I don't think the AI... Once you hit a point, it's hard to lose unless you get, like, a lot of enemies. But I've secured the, my western border and northern border are more or less completely secured. Unless Dunland chooses to, advance out of their little corner and cross into Moria, which is now mine. Cause of Doom. I'm not super concerned. Rune has an army sitting somewhere, probably 2. They might be concerned, but I don't think they got like the barracks, because a lot of their stuff was kind of sacked in their war with Dornian before they finally won it. Maybe in the south they had some stuff, but it'll be a while for that stuff to march up. Sieging down their capitals. So yeah, there'll be that. Maybe on YouTube you'll see my next thingamabob for the Metro. I might record that tonight, might not. Who knows? Anyways, have fun. I'll see you next time. Toodaloo.